Welcome to Simulator Saturdays. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 4 of Simulator Saturdays. I got an extra part for the simulator, so we're going to get to that in a moment. But first, I have a friend's computer over, and I decided to get a second wheel so that he could play American Truck Simulator with me. So I'm going to show you that first, and then we're going to get to the new part on my simulator. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, here's my friend's computer, and I got this so that he could use it. This is a Thrustmaster TMX. It's got labels all over it, so I can teach him how to drive it and stuff. And 2 little plastic pedals because he drives automatic. I don't do automatic, but if you look at the back of the pedals, when I got it, this gas pedal was broken. Yay me. So I just managed to put the spring on here. See? It springs it back up, it works. The clamp on the bottom of the wheel had a little busted thing on the end of it, so I just tried to do this. It didn't work, so I just grabbed it with some channel locks and just kept twisting it until it was nice and tight. But I mean, it's on there. I'm going to pull the desk apart before I pull the wheel off. So, there it is. Now let's get to my simulator.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, we all know that this is how my old shifter looks. It's got the 2 switches plus the knob on the top for the truck. And it's going to be replaced with this. This is an actual truck shift knob. This is not a USB shifter. This is a regular shifter from a real truck, and it's going right there, and it's gonna work. For me, it's gonna take a while, but for you, it should be like right now. Okay guys, I got my shifter all apart here to put the truck shifter cord in. Here's another thing I did. I put this zip tie with the spring here, so when your boot goes on, and you shift, it doesn't stay stuck down. See, it springs back up. Got my truck shifter. I got the wires all cut off at the end, and I've got it mounted onto the stick with a socket adapter, believe it or not, and it's actually really, really solid. Get this all done. This will be on here. Ready to rock. Okay, so there was this little resistor right in here between this white wire and where this red wire went. So I took the resistor out because it wouldn't allow for a proper button press or switch press, whatever. And I'm just going to solder that wire back on there. The middle switch was fine. There's no resistor in between there. So I just left that as is. And the button, I thought it was normally, I didn't think it was going to work, but it turns out that there's 3 wires on it. So it has a normally open mode and a normally closed mode. So I'm going to get this thing all wired up proper and I'll be back. Got it all rigged up to show you here. As you can see, it passes through the boot and then the boot will just sit in there. But we'll lift that up for now so you can see that the wire goes through there and comes out the back. And obviously just runs up to the stock part on the shifter. And does not get in the way of anything, any shift I make. So I'm going to close it all back up and get it all back on, and we're going to try it out and get all these wires hooked up. Alright guys, there it is. It's all wired up back there. It's all mounted and looking very sharp, and it works very well. Okay, you see that one light up, and then this switch. There's the one next to it. And then this little button on top is 5. So let's bring it in closer. Little button. The 1 switch. 2nd switch. So there you go. And I've got my key wired up to button number 1. And I've got the old Jake brake system wired up to number 4. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the simulator goodness in today's episode. Please join me next Saturday, same time, for who knows what I'm going to do to it. But in the meantime, please feel free to watch this video right here. And don't forget to subscribe.
Catch you on the next one.
This will be on here. Ah, shit.